Hey, I have sound. I don't know why. Voice meter does this. Anyways. So, as the title says, I will do some Nordschleife practice because I haven't drove the track for a while. Hopefully my teammates David and Ernest will join me soon, so we can have some practice together. They definitely need coaching. Hey, Avatar Races. No, it was my fault again. Holy crap. That's not the proper line. It looks like my throttle can jam a bit. Oh, let me adjust my dead zones or whatever it is. Yeah, it can jam. Like right now I have a tiny bit of throttle on, so minus 13,800. Let's just put it to minus 4,600, so it will be safe. Also, thank you, Avatar Races, for telling me that there was a sound issue. Luckily, I was checking it already, just like a few seconds before you. But I always appreciate when someone points out there's an issue with the stream. That's very kind and thoughtful of you. Okay, let's do one more warm-up lap. Also, good news, I just ordered a server from Masato Hosting. Probably it will take a few hours or days since the owner answers, because it's ran by one guy as far as I know. But sooner or later we will have an own server, so we can do whatever we want as a community. It's a 30 people, 30 players server, so will be probably enough for anything soon. Hey someone. Hey there.
I'm Daniel. I don't know if you remember me from the advanced class.
Yeah. What's up?
Okay, I do have a couple of questions.
You are on stream, by the way, just telling you. If it doesn't bother you, then fine.
No, it's okay. I just need some guidance.
Alright.
Regarding the daily races, right?
Yes.
From what I'm seeing in the chat, is that people just ask for a daily and then it's done, or
Or basically,
it's like that.
Basically, you like say, do anyone wants to do daily? If you have like a few people to participate, you just flock our own server or any pub server, and that's it. Like usually, when you have like 4 or 5 people to join one server, it will populate anyways.
Okay. Yeah, because I was like, because I looked into the championship webpage on the array, you know.
Yep.
There was a championship, and I was looking into it, and then I saw a championship, but I registered, but then I didn't register because I don't even know the maps and all those things, and I never learned. So
you should register. You don't have to race if you register, but you cannot race if you don't register. So I highly advise you to register, and at the worst case, you don't live with it. At the best case, you will. Holy shit! Is that gunshots?
No, it's here in Spain. There's like some parties. It's like a national festival and
Oh, okay.
Like
Sounds.
firecrackers and all those things. So
It
yeah,
sounded like gunshots.
the barracks and all those things. So
Yeah. So register for the championship. You don't have to race,
Yep.
so no one will blame you if you cannot or don't want to race. But like usually we do trainings before it. Also, like if you just want to learn, then you can start from the back. Take it very, very, very safely. It's fine. It's an academy. Just stay clean.
okay. And also, I don't know if I guess you're now racing. I guess.
I'm driving on a Nordschleife, but nothing serious. Like practicing.
Okay. So I don't know if I can wait, but I wanted to review like a couple of incidents that I had like racing on other pages, and I actually don't really know if you could hook me up with a region.
I would say your best bet. I'm not the best steward. I would say your best bet is to make a video of it, upload it to YouTube, and share it in the Academy Chat channel. People will look at it and give you advice like, was it your fault? If yes, what could you do about it? If it wasn't your fault, what you could do about it, and things like that.
Okay. I'll look into it. Okay, that was all. That's pretty much
Okay.
it. So, also, well, one more thing about the
Yep.
academy. So you explained the last time Anderson another year. Are you planning
Yes.
on making more?
Yeah, it's usually every week.
Okay.
We
I was just checking because I didn't see any announcement.
Usually Christian posts the event somewhere midweek,
Okay. Cool. Okay,
like
well,
Wednesday,
that's all.
Thursday. And
That-
usually it's not at Friday. This was a one-off thing because I was off from last weekend, and we put it to Friday. But usually it's Saturday, 8 o'clock CST or 19 o'clock British time.
Okay.
So same time as last time, just one day later, basically.
Okay. Then that's it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'll let you practice.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Goodbye. Have a nice weekend. So I think I'm going to hop onto my OSP voice chat too. Like, if anyone wants to chat, can join me. There you go. Just don't raid me, please. Can I be on two voice chat in Discord? Like one on here and one here? No, I actually cannot. So, okay. Just told my teammates that I'm on my own VC. So we avoid confusion. So back to the topic, I ordered the server. It will take some time, but a few days probably, and I can host whatever I want up to 30 people. I could use ERA servers, but I did not want to use it for my own purposes. Probably they would not say anything bad about it because they are super nice guys, but I don't want to like get an advantage of it. Also, the car with 120 liters of load feels super heavy. And one more thing, I changed to PCI Express USB-C port, so basically an extension card, to let's see if the headset issue appears again, because I read around in online and yeah, they say most people has it when they use the headset with extension cords. So I will order a, I don't know, 4-meter cord should probably be enough, because right now I'm on a 3-meter extension and the 1-meter cable. The issue is I need a cable which has a 90-degree bend at the end, and this Type-C to Type-C, which is not that easy to find in further than 3 meters, but I will look around and get one. Hello Jakob, how are you today? I will look around to find one. Also, I'm curious if this extension card solves it. My only issue is I had to lower my bitrate because it was lagging above like 300 megabits per second. I was running on, I think, 680 previously, and now I can definitely feel that like there are compression artifacts like on the tarmac. So yeah, it's a bit sad. Hey Astro, you haven't disturbed me. When did you disturb me? When do you think you disturbed me? Yeah, I saw you made the license, Jakob. Congratulations on it in person too. Thank you, I'm fine. I had quite a busy day, a bit tired. Also, I'm 1 hour later with starting the stream. Usually I like to start it at the same time, 8 o'clock. I'm 1 hour later now due to trying to set up Assetto hosting. But yeah, I could have just started tomorrow since I could not set it up today, but it will be there soon, so we can do races or practice or whatever we want. Hopefully, well, I will post a YouTube post like, come on, join on Discord. The thing is catching up, like the hot labs and events coming soon and stuff, things like that. Holy shit, the weight at the back is just ridiculous. So hopefully we have a bit more active base on the Discord, so we can start doing things. I would love to do some races with you guys. Like right now, Wednesday is should not break that. Wednesday is the Porsche race, but that's only 2 left. Then they will do something else, which I will probably not participate. Thursday is ERA sprint. Sunday is ERA long race. Apart from that, most of the day I am available, so like we could take regular races in Thursday or something. Oh, and I should have started my... Yeah. Did you see that camera change? That was me pressing U and I. So it fixed the camera. So I will finish these laps. Then I will change the setup a tiny bit. Yeah, DLCs are fine. You don't need all of them. GT4 is like fun when you use it, but if you don't, it's like useless. Holy moly. Definitely get the challenge DLCs. Probably Nordschleife if you are interested in. Also, I think it's not a fact, but usually what Kunas did is if there's one DLC coming out, it will be in a few days, because or few weeks, because right now Spa 24 hours is soon, like tomorrow I think, and I heard that they will like release Spa 24 hours 2024 liveries. So if there is any chance for a last DLC, that's soon with that update. And I really hope they are going to bring one more track and a new Aston. I don't think the Corvette will be in it if there will be a DLC, but there's a decent chance for the Aston, in my opinion. And I really hope they will. Would be great. Like new Aston, new track, like, I don't know, watch this. That's much how much the camera shifts in half a lap. It's a bug. It's a bug for years. If you enable look to horizon, which is basically super important for VR to not throw up, you get camera shift in big G-forces. That was invalid. Okay, let's go back to the pits. Also, I will restart this server with like much longer time. Give me a minute. It's not about that they are stupid or not. Don't forget that, Nick, that Kuno's hands are tied by SRO. And the the Corvette is not in any of the SRO series right now, as far as I know. Okay, let's check Multec meanwhile. Server is starting. I'm not really knowing like tracks. I did played a few games and new tracks from there, but I think Mugello or Mugello was Mugello. Yeah, that's quite a good track. I remember that from, I think, from AC. But from that, like, I have no real preference. I hope if they bring one, it will be a slow and technical one. Holy shit, the dampers are super flat. This track is just super bumpy and the dampers have no chance to control it. Holy crap. We have quite a lot of bottoming out at the rear. The issue with the Evo, Merc Evo, is at least according to my teammates, is something is wrong with the dampers now, and it's not as overpowered as it was. And my issue with it is I love how it drives when I set it up correctly. It's just awesome. I really love it. But the issue is it's slow. So when I set it up how I want it to, it is just slow. So sadly, nothing I can do with that. It needs the car to be thrown into the corner. And hello, Aspro. Thank you very much. Number one would be nice. Thank you very much. That's super nice of you. And well, pork. By the way, one track I would love to drive, but it won't happen, is Road America. I love also VIR, Virginia International Raceway. Those two tracks are like great due to the elevations. I love tracks with a lot of elevations. And how are you today, Mr. Aspro? Although we spoke a lot today, but still, hopefully you had a nice day. Dampers are beyond saving. We are at max and it's still super flat. I did give it 2 more right height at the rear. I try one less wing. Let's try. Soften the front springs, gave it more bump stop range at the rear and a lot of rate. Did not soften the rear springs, so this will push the dynamic rake a bit forward. Yeah, we have. I will try to remember that, but well, I got you known as Aspro, so sticks a bit. Yeah, back to the Merc, mister. You are a mister. You are a gentleman. The Merc needs to be thrown into the corner and power out. Why my driving style is... oh, let me find my camera hack. Somewhere in the documents. Where it is? Camera fix auto hotkey. There you go. Yeah, I know. Oh. Hello, wall. Is my... yeah, my throttle still stuck sometimes. That's weird. So the Merc is not my driving style. That's the issue. And if I set it to my driving style, set it up for my driving style, it's slow. So it's just not for me. Probably one day when I finish most of the other cars and don't have anything else to set up apart from that and probably the Audi and the Honda, I will try to get my grab on it and get a successful Merc driving style. I have to adapt for it. But the thing is, US Pro is like special. There's no any US Pro around. While there are a lot of Michaels, I know. Also, as I said, I got you known as US Pro, so it just comes to my mind first when I see that, but... I'm glad you like it. Yeah, well, I did like it. It was quite agile for an M4. Yeah, it's very stable and super fast. So yeah, I did like that setup. I enjoyed setting it up yesterday. Yeah, Aspro is unique. Also, it sounds Greek or Italian. Yeah, but the issue with the Merc is I have to adapt my style a lot for it. So I'm just not up for it. Like when I will eventually do setups for it, I will just like, okay, let's drive the Merc for 2 weeks and nothing else, and then I have a chance to adapt to it. Okay, setup feels better now. The agility is back. Actually, the car feels quite good now, despite having a crap load of fuel in the back. Although I should probably increase the ABS and the TC by 1, not kill the tires that fast. Yes, in single player the BOP is always stock. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Reading chat. I love this track. My only issue is that I don't really have time to read the chat. But I try to. I find it clear enough. It's like, I don't know, 1080p 32-inch monitor category. $200 VR pixel is a lot. Probably your 4080 Ti won't be able to run that. Or you did not set the driver as I wrote in the manual. You have to set the driver to maximum resolution in order to have the closest to the native resolution after distortion. The Merc is not slow. I am slow with the Merc. Don't get me wrong. It's competitive, like all top 8 cars are competitive enough. You rode Nordschleife in a motorcycle? That must have been a very bumpy and like very interesting experience. I guess it's like, I can see it in VR that the elevations are like wow in this track. The flat screen representation is like nothing compared to the VR, and probably the real life elevations are even more prominent than in VR. Like here you can only see it, while in real life you can feel it. No, the car is slow in the way I want to drive it, because it needs a different driving style. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Lower my pursuit deck a bit, because VRS is not kidding. It want to chop my arm off, or just break it off, tear it off. I will read the comments in a sec. Just This is not the part of the track where I have a split second to look down. I should have started a single player session, but I hope my teammates will join soon. Hence I went to multiplayer. Crap exit. Oh, so you've been multiple times on Nordschleife Hospital. That's cool. Hey Sam, how are you today? Yeah, it looks like I think I had a bit more when the Ford was released. But yeah, anything above 10 is like super nice, and I really glad all of you guys joined in and the chat is really chatty. And since there's a nice amount of people here, I would like to advertise the Discord of mine. It's in the description. Feel free to join. Soon I want to host community events like fun races, less competitive races. If there's a like you want, we can do competitive-ish racing. Also, I made basically a category for hot laps, and the top 3 overall will get special role on the Discord, and of course everyone who participates gets the nice red hot lapper role. So it's just a friendly competition, like what can you do with my setups, or if you do it with something based on my setup, like what did you change to achieve that. Rules are in the Discord. It's pretty simple, just stock bob, and you have to do it on alone, so no towing in the straights. Apart from that, it's like basically free for all. Oh, okay. Reading chat can be quite disastrous, but I want to. Also, if you want, you can join me in this server. It's Evolution. Type it in the multiplayer and the password is ERA. Make sure if you do, keep it super clean. I have 90 Hz, 90 FPS in VR fixed, and like 20-30 headroom. That's my aim. I could push my PC to 120, but it will degrade the quality a bit. Also, to be honest, I think the Quest 2 is just like when it's set to 120, it does refresh with that rate, but the pixels itself does not have the switching time to properly show the 120 Hz, because I don't feel any difference. But I built a very beefy PC for it, because I wanted to stream, which needs an even more beefier PC. Not because I am streaming from one PC and playing VR, because no GPU have a chance for that, but because I need the resolution and the FOV to like make this nice crisp stream. It took me a lot of time to set up everything so it looks this nice. I think it's nice. Hopefully you find it nice too. Also, there are no guides how to do it, like I was doing everything by myself. The thing is, making full video for setups that would take many hours, and I don't think anyone would want to like consume all that information. I gladly answer questions. Have you read that comment, Sue? Driver is the Oculus app, and you can set the resolution in the Oculus app to 5400 by something. The same place where you set the refresh rate to preferably 90. You basically have to set there the resolution to highest, so you have the like highest true like final render resolution, which will be distorted for the headset. And in the Quest 2 the highest was close to native in the center of the VR. In Quest 3 they say that even that's not enough for true one-on-one after distortion, but the closer you are the better quality you can get. And basically after that you crank it even higher in game with the VR pixel, and for performance you use half render res and reconstruct it temporarily, which is not guessing like most people think. Temporary reconstruction uses the previous frames and the motion vectors where objects are moving on the screen, and basically uses useful data to make the image crisper from the previous image's data. So it's like great trick. DLSS was the first of it. But the in-game TA is a bit better, because the old DLSS is a bit smeary. The new DLSS does not have sharpening. Hello Seth, you are welcome, and I'm really glad it helps you much. Yeah, that resolution. The 1.5 doesn't mean anything works. That's just a number. It's confusing, but that's just a number for nothing. If you change the frequency, the number changes. So proof, it's just a stupid number. It's not super sampling as some people would think. Keep it on the highest and 50% in game, temporary reconstruction, and put the VR pixel as high as you can. Okay, 20.51 with a crap load of fuel, that's cool. Let's keep on driving, like how tires fare. Despite having drove this track for, I don't know, months since I finished all the setups, surprisingly driving it decently. Like 20.5 with a crap load of fuel and like 2 months of not driving here is... I'm happy with it. Also, I only died like only 2 times. Someone wrote a message of multi-class something, but I did not have time to read it. I'm really sorry about that. My chat window is magnified to 300%, so I have a chance to read it, and basically I can only see like the last 4, maybe 5 comments. Yes, encode resolution should be like 4:1 something, but or 460 something, but that won't work. Put on the number I wrote there. It will downscale to the highest number your graphic card can handle. Sadly, it's not wide enough. Because as far as I know, the 4080 and higher could handle it because they have 2 NVENC encoders and they could do it like side by side, but it's not implemented, so right now it's just limited to 4000 something, which is a shame, but that's what we have. So if the nice member who wrote the something multi-class in the chat, could you please repeat so I can read it? Oh, whoa. Yep.
We have to repair the car.
I thought I'm 1 corner later. Oops. Never mind. I can read the message now. Multiclass on the Nordschleife. Oh, it was Aspro. Yeah, that would be great. And that's what this July 12th race will be. Critical hit. Yes, that was. That was. And thank you for the super. Yeah, I thought it's 1 corner later, but no, it wasn't. Oops. Poor beautiful Aston. $720p? No, it's sharper than that. It should be. Okay, tires. Tires are great. I'm fine with that. Let's send this setup to my leaguemates in case they join. That critical hit comment was funny, by the way. Hitting a wall in VR was not. Oh. Rivers is here. Let me invite him. I find out how can I. Full member list. Nope, not here. Never mind, I go to the ERA now. Hey, Ernest.
Okay.
You are on stream, by the way. Just telling
Yep.
you. I started an ERA server for practicing. Also, I sent you the full fuel setup on Discord, the Fuel Bros channel.
Okay. Got it.
And I just crashed myself very nicely a second ago. I thought I was in a different corner and I did not, and oops. Never a pleasant experience in VR, but still, shit happens. But at least YouTube chat loved. Critical hit, they say. How's your Elden Ring journey going on? And no spoilers, please.
It's really fun. The DLC is extremely difficult. Like, it's actually crazy how they made the bosses.
Is it a Malena difficult or even further?
I think I have not gotten a boss where I did more tries than Malenia, because for Malenia I did like 50 tries. But yeah, the thing is that you do pretty much no damage, at least with my build. I'm barely getting yellow damage mark or something, like on the combo. And they just do all of your damage. One combo and you're done.
They say you should be at least 150 level.
Yeah. I started the DLC with 157, I think.
Should be fine then. Then there's only one way. Get good.
Getting good. Yep.
Well, I'm just chilling. I killed a dragon in the lake today. With bleeding her with the katana to hell.
You're doing a dex build then?
Well, I'm doing a like overall build yet. We'll decide later. I don't really remember what was good and not. I remember the katana was good. Like the blood katana was super OP.
Yeah.
I guess they nerfed it. Also, I did not even check what new kind of weapons are in the DLC. Like,
there's a lot. There's a lot. I'm using a great katana right now.
Great katana, like that Okabu or something. Okay.
It's like a regular katana, but bigger.
Well, there's one in the stock game already.
I don't understand.
Hello, someone.
Fucking hell, please help me.
Hello,
someone.
Christian. You are on stream, by the way. Yes? Help him what?
No, I don't want to go into detail with this thing.
Okay. Is it urgent?
No.
Okay. Then I will reach you afterwards. Come and practice Nords with us. And don't say the endurance race will be cancelled. Please don't say that.
seems like it.
Come on. I want to race this fucking track. I want to suffer this fucking track for 6 hours. Yeah, I did not forget to brake in the corner. Always a good thing.
But overall, the DLC is really fun. It's hard, but once you get the hang of the bosses, it's incredible. Like the quality is just top notch.
Perks, the control panel does not really matter, like only the VR settings matter
I
there.
really don't understand people who say the Dark Souls games are harder than Elden Ring. There's
I
just
think
no way.
I think Dark Souls games are harder than Elden Ring because they have clunky controls. While
don't
Elden
know.
Ring is harder because it has good controls and they pushed the limits a bit more. Like, you have to learn the movement patterns even more. Things like that. But I'm not really a good player. Usually I even mod the game. Not
Like,
much, like don't lose souls on death. So less frustration, that's all.
I would understand maybe Bloodborne, maybe Dark Souls 3, and Sekiro. I haven't played Sekiro yet, but Dark Souls 1 is just the easiest, and Dark Souls 2 as well. Like, those two are so goddamn easy.
Well, the thing is, Elden Ring on the okay.
There's some light damage on the left.
Cannot Elden Ring and drive simultaneously. Elden Ring, in my opinion, is easier because you have much more freedom to like go around and don't do bosses yet.
In Dark Souls 1, you could get a plus 15 weapon without killing a single boss, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Actually,
sure,
no.
but
You need to kill Capture Demon. That's it.
without the guy, would you find that?
I mean, no.
Probably not.
But you can go everywhere anyway. Pretty much.
Yeah, but yeah. So my point is, in Elden Ring, it's built like with freedom. Like, for example, the first not boss, that cavalier at the exit of the
Sentinel?
yeah. Like, they put it there for a reason, like show you that you don't have to fight every boss as soon as you see them. You can go around.
Anyway.
Yeah, but it's like that is a tutorial there, that okay, there's a boss, but you are not have to fight it. Because apart from a few people who is super good, you don't really have a chance.
I don't remember what starting character I used on my very first,
Doesn't
Playthrough.
really matter.
but I did it. I killed him. Level 1.
Did you? You are not.
I made sure on my very first playthrough to record how many times I died on each boss. And Malenia took me the most. For most bosses, for every other boss, I mean, I could keep count in my head, but for Malenia, I just started to write dots on the paper, so I could count them later. That's how hard it was for me.
Yeah, Malenia is hard and Scarlet Rot is awful. That
You
makes
beat
her.
Malenia though, right?
Yeah, but I was like 180.
Yeah.
It still took me like, I don't know, 8-10 tries.
That's good.
Yeah, but as I said, I was 180.
That's still very impressive to do 8 tries. It's such a hard boss in my opinion.
The Blood Katana build in the release, at the release, was very, very powerful.
Short
Like-
question, have you by any chance already done some laps on Suzuka?
Nope. Why?
No, I just wanted to hear what perhaps any reference would look like. I was fast
3
compared
years.
to the people that were on there, but doesn't mean anything.
Well, as Sosa, he will give you a reference, which we will never reach in our life. Like,
I don't know now. Honestly, the Nissan ain't too strong around here.
yeah, but he is.
Yeah, still, the Nissan is not fit for the track. But in difference, the Honda is.
Yeah, on sprint races, Christoph will like crush everyone,
Well,
and probably he will on the proper one, but
It will depend if he gets the tires properly into the window. Because generating the grip on the track is the absolute most important thing, as the track provides naturally little grip, and then it's very cold, like 10 degrees.
hello, David, by the way.
Hello.
Yo.
Yeah, I will practice a bit, but after first day, I decided I won't push this season either. I just pushed it too hard, got frustrated, and yeah, I should not take things that seriously because it gets the fun out of the game.
So you're not racing at all the rest of the season?
I will definitely race Alton. I will probably race Suzuka. At least the sprint. And depends on how bad or good I am on the sprint. I will try the Sunday and also like how much time I have at Sunday.
I will now head off. Time to go to bed.
Alright. I will
See you.
reach you out with that. Here is
Well, I mean, there's a chance that we're not even gonna race around Nürburgring, right?
Don't say that.
That's what he said. I didn't say anything.
I know what he said, but if he just keeps canceling all the events, everyone get like, okay, this is just another event which won't happen, and they won't even sign up.
That's what I'm saying. That's what Chris Kyle was saying.
Which we should have drove the Kyalami. Like Kyalami is a short track. Like 15 teams would have been enough for it. Issue with Christian, he tries to take it too seriously. I understand why he puts in, like, you put in a lot of time and money for a small event, and you have to put in the same for a big event, but still, like, nothing starts big already. You have to start it slow and small.
Well, he was saying that, I guess, in the past, for some reason your setup's not showing up. But I guess he said, like, in the past, it's been bigger. But I guess my only question with that is, like, what changed, you know?
No idea. I wasn't here back then.
The war was out.
Good night, Jacob. Thanks for joining in. Okay, let's do some driving again without crashing, hopefully.
That's a tall order.
Well, I did a 820 with 120 liters of fuel, so I'm happy. I just have to repeat it. Also, when you guys have like done a few laps, I will watch you if you want. Also, if you need any help anywhere, just shout at me.
I think I'm gonna make it around.
Stream is on, by the way, David. I did not say that. So make sure only say swear words in every second sentence, not in every.
Every second sentence.
Yeah.
David,
What?
which Dark Souls is the hardest?
I mean, probably the first one because of jank.
You're wrong.
See, like controls in the first
You're
one is
wrong.
so bad, and that's make it hard for me too. Like
That's what
I
I'm
say
saying,
the same,
like,
yeah.
frustrating.
I say the same. Like Elden Rings should be the hardest, but it's not hard because you have a crap control.
I don't know. There are very few instances where the 4-directional rolling hurts you in Dark Souls 1.
But Ernest, you are an alien in Dark Souls, it looks like, because you beated the Tree Sentinel on level 1, so shut up. you don't count.
That was one of the easiest bosses.
It's not if you go there green-eared or green-handed or whatever it's called.
Yeah, base game Elden Ring is hard, but the DLC is just next level.
Yeah, as they are usually like in Dark Souls 3, the King's something DLC was like, oh my fucking god. That boss which was in a void on a dragon. Four Kings
Medea?
maybe? I don't know. But I remember I could not beat him.
The Abyss Dragon?
There's a DLC and the final boss of the final DLC and DS3 is black something riding a dragon and you fight in the clouds or something like that.
Oh, I don't think that's a DLC, it's just an optional area. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that guy was pretty hard. Some of the dragon's attacks were a bit shite. Because they had questionable hitboxes, but I managed to do it. I don't remember how many tries it took me though. But yeah, that dude was really tough.
Yep.
And I was using the sellsword twin blades, which are kind of busted.
By the way,
Yeah.
if you want to play Dark Souls in ACC, just try Nordschleife with the Porsche Cup. But it's fun, to be honest. I did a 8:20 something lap time with it.
Nice.
But I love the rope work. It's a great car.
It was fun. Okay, Lamy.
Yep. At Wednesday we will race the Spa with the rope work. And I did not even drove the car there a meter, so I have to practice tomorrow. By the way, how do you find the car with this endurance setup and a crap load of fuel?
Well, I'm driving with 50 liters right now.
Ah,
Well,
cheater.
because I want to test it out before. I have never driven this car, so I just wanna.
Ah,
So
okay.
you
Keep the
For,
PC2 on? Or did I
So-
forget to load your setup?
what was the question?
I think I forgot to load your setup.
Could be.
Let's check. I was like, why does this car feel like shit?
Yeah, Astro, the Porsche Cup is hard, but super fun.
Yeah, I forgot to load your setup. Alright, cool. Now let's try it out.
This setup was modified for high fuel load, so it will probably understeer with lower than 120 starting fuel.
Do you shift into the small straight?
Where?
On the little small straight in the middle of the Nord.
6 and downshift to 5th at the very fast left-hander.
Okay.
You're talking about the one before, not much before.
The carousel.
Carousel.
The
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 and basically just a lift and 5th in the very fast left-hander.
Okay, well, I'm not too confident yet to do a lift.
Yeah, sure. Take. Also, it could be that with high, lower fuel load, you have to brake a bit because it understeers. The fuel load at the back helps swinging the car around.
Yeah, there's oversteer for me
Is
when
it?
I'm braking.
Should
while
not.
turning.
Oh yeah,
A little
on the braking it does a bit, but like increase the brake bias if it's too snappy.
That's fine. Just gonna learn to control it.
It's quite a handful car. Okay. 2 lap down. Try to do a bit more and check the tires. Then I will check you guys. Although Nordschleife is super hard to like teach. Because first you basically have to learn the track. Like there's no way around it. If this event does not get a grip, we should look around and like join something that's already happening.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about the same thing.
Okay.
But even then, I think it's just fun to
Oh yeah,
drive
yeah,
the
yeah.
Nordschleife.
Yep.
So I'm totally cool if it doesn't again.
Hello
Okay.
Aisha, this is Assetto Corsa Competizione. The official SRO GT simulation. Yeah, Nords is always fun to drive, I agree. I don't know what it teaches you, apart from fear. And respect.
That was a pretty solid first lap.
What time?
22.
Nice. That's actually pretty solid indeed. With that rate you will teach me, not I.
Nah. You'll outpace me in no time.
the delta jumping up and down is super annoying.
Yep.
I think the variable is just not fine enough for this track.
See if I can not die where I always end up dying.
Which is
I don't know what the corner name is.
where it is.
Describe it.
Ah, after the carousel. You are. Is it? Holy shit. Okay, I died. Quite badly. It was not nice. Like touching the guard just a tiny bit. Okay, let's watch you guys for a bit. Today with Rolf.
Don't do that.
In a pink Aston Martin. Why pink?
I don't know.
Annoy me.
Best color, obviously.
You only have to lift in that corner. The
I don't
first
know this
left
track
one.
at all. I'm
Okay.
just trying not to die.
Oh, okay.
Like, I've only driven this track in Forza,
Mm-hmm.
and not even the new one. Talking like Forza 2 for the 360.
Yeah, that was a bit of knockout there.
Yes,
Astro,
that was
not
nice.
not as critical as the first one, but still, like, yeah, wasn't pleasant. Like touching the grass with one wheel and that.
If I can get into the 830s, I'll be ecstatic.
You'll get there, don't worry.
You get there eventually.
Not the most difficult thing to do.
But 830 is not slow, don't forget. Like, you have to know the track properly for that. Okay. David is not on the level where I can help him yet.
Not yet. I really should be spending like every waking hour that I play this game on this track to learn it.
Yeah, you
not
need
that
like 10, 12 hours at least to learn it. And if you are alone, my advice is to do it in hot lap mode, because you don't have damage in hot lap mode and your tires are constant. I mean, you cannot kill your tires. So if you screw up somewhere, screw somewhere on the track, just continue, because otherwise you won't learn the later part of the track. Okay, let's drive a fast setup for just a bit, just for fun.
It seems to be really stable on Exa.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
I guess that was a corner with a lot of camber, maybe.
No, I try to set up the car like pretty agile yet stable on entry. You should not coast too much with it, and like rotates nicely on exit, but not over rotates, like a tiny bit of understeer on the exits, so you don't kill the tires.
to learn the way that they can just slam the accelerator on exit with
Yep.
very much no consequence.
Yep. You have to be aggressive on the exits. Is your Beamer more agile on the exits?
On Nords? Or?
No, normally, like anywhere.
It's not as bad as people say it is, for me at least. I don't know.
Mm.
It's not understeering too crazy.
No, not for me either. That's why I asked, like, you said you have to smash the throttle on exit with this one. So that's why I asked, like, is your BMW, like, more agile? Because for me, the Beamer is, like, a bit hesitant on entry. Decent mid corner and decent out of corner, and it has awesome high speed aero, like very grippy and high speed corner.
I like how stable it is, like on curbs and things like that.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't have
that
to
too.
worry that if I go over a bump, I'm gonna get sent to the stratosphere.
Yeah. Although the Aston is not bad either. It's a bit less stable due to not being 50 kilometer long like an oil tanker. But still it's stable enough for riding burps actively.
The reason I picked the BMW, I think I've told this before, but when Nordschleife first came out, before then, my first car that I picked was the 991, because I didn't have any DLC.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got to the Nordschleife, it just could not go over any curbs whatsoever. And
Oh, yeah.
I got so mad. Like, the jumping around was triggering me so much. I couldn't take it, so I checked what other cars there are. Saw on Reddit, I think, that BMW is decent with curbs, and
Yep.
that's why I picked it. And that's my
It
car
is.
now. And
Good
that's
choice.
819.6.
Nice. Good choice. I always advise the Beamer for beginners and medium drivers, because it really teaches you to drive with proper driving techniques. I'm really against advising beginners the shitbox Ferrari, because it just helps you so much. You will never learn to drive very properly, in my opinion.
Yeah. It's faster.
Now I'll see how long it takes for Lindberghs to catch me
Where are you?
on the ring. They just got on the ring.
Oh. I should have enough fuel.
You need, I think, 12 liters for a lap.
For me it says 14.04.
Then 14. Okay. I disabled my script, that's why my camera is weird.
Oh,
Did you crash?
yep.
F.
Oh.
Forgot what corner I was at. There's like 13,000 of them. Oh, I didn't save my car. Sad. Let's try again.
That will be the motto of the day.
It'll be the motto of the next, what, 2.5 weeks until this race happens?
No, no. Eventually you will get it, and
Hopefully not during the race.
I mean, if I get it during the race, that'd be perfect, but I would like to have this track down beforehand.
it's a very satisfying when you start to get it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no one saw that.
Do you want to follow me, David? With the tab?
Yeah, I mean, that'd be great.
Okay, I'm just going to finish my lap. Then restart.
There's a slow car ahead. Gonna make this is me, your muscle best.
Well, you didn't have to do that. I was right in front of you.
No, fuel. I was on the quality setup. Just tried out something which is like much more aggressive than the endurance one. Like, oh wait,
Try to bind the clutches to the clutch paddles that I have, so I don't have to use the foot pedal.
why do you use a pedal at all?
Because I like simulating the clutch. These cars have clutches to get moving, don't they?
Yes. Although some of them have auto clutch in real life, like stall protection. I know the 992 has.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know
I
the
don't use the
others.
pedal for that, unless I want to do a burnout and be all cool. But sometimes I like leaving the pit sideways, you know? Or leaving the pit stall sideways. Just like in real life.
Never been in any pits in my real life. Thank you, Aspro. Yeah, that was decent. I'm not as fast as I was like a few months before, but I have chance.
Okay, 8. Let's try 120 first.
North or Joker Lab? David.
We can just do the Nords, because there's no
Okay.
point in me going for time right now.
Okay. Do you need comments too?
Do I need what?
Like gears? Or
Could
just
you
follow?
wait a little bit? Could you wait a little bit?
Sure.
I'm coming out of the pits right now.
Then we do a Joker Lab and regroup.
I mean, you could like narrate it as
Okay.
you go around. If you
I
want.
will.
I think that'll help.
Come to a Joker Lab because Limber's just exited the pits, but then Limber should wait for us because you are in front of us now.
Okay.
Although I will wait for David.
Oh, that's not the breaking point for that, is it?
The breaking point is before the 100, the beginning of the left entry road. Third gear on the left, first gear on the right, use all the exit,
Third gear on the right.
first.
Okay.
First gear on the hairpin. Yeah, the Aston has a useful first gear, not like the BMR. Fourth gear in the Schumacher and lift, like a great amount of lift because we have a lot of fuel. Second gear on the left and on the
Limber,
right
get
too.
in front of me, because if I wreck, I don't want to take you out.
No, you're fine. I need someone to follow.
I don't think I'm the right person for that.
You'll be fine.
Second gear on the chicane, and you can cut the right-hander a lot, like putting... Oops!
Not the left one, though.
No, the left one not. We will wait you, if you don't have damage.
Are the curbs different on this than they
Yes.
are on the...
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I used to clatter the shit out of the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Are you there?
Alright, we're good.
Okay. First gear here. Use, like, go to the right. First gear for the left-hander. Flat out. The second right-hander is fourth gear and lift with a lot of fuel. It's flat out with the quali setup. For this complex, I brake a bit before the left curbing, then shift to second. Up to third, then shift to second for all of these corners and not cutting them too much. Second in the right-hander, which is I don't see where David is if you are behind me.
Yeah, I'm slow. I don't know any of the turning points. I can't take any of this at speed like you guys can.
Oh yeah, we did not have enough speed. This is flat out.
No, not really one.
The left-hander is a big lift with a lot of fuel. It's flat out and brake at the end of the left curbing, downshift to first.
First.
Flat out. at the top of the foxhole, brake at the board on the right, downshift to 5th, don't use the curbing on the left, downshift to 3rd for the right-hander, downshift to 1st for the left-hander. The braking point is like, for the left-hander is there like a lot of white markers all across the track. This one is 4th gear, downshift and lift only, brake like, yeah, after the end of the curbing on the right, flat out, brake at the 2nd board, 1st gear, rotate with brake, power out, usually flat out, sometimes a bit of lift, brake at the curbing on the right, 3rd gear in, lot of fuel setup, 4th gear in normal. This one is a bitch, you have to brake super early, 1st gear for the left-hander, flat out, brake at the entry road, 2nd, brake at the end of the curbing on the left and 2nd.
We lost David.
Yep.
Oh yeah, long time ago.
Brake halfway between the 2 boards down to 2nd and try to like nail the apex and already be on throttle before the apex. Stick to the right, but not too much. Downshift to 5th, lift only, back on throttle.
That's crazy. That takes balls.
Yep. Brake at the beginning of the curbing. Downshift to 1st, back on throttle before halfway through the corner because it's an extending corner. Here you brake at the, like, there's a tip on the right curbing. 1st gear, keep it in, flat out at the exit, flat out here too, brake at the like beginning of the curb, stick it on the left, 4th gear both, brake at the top of the hill, 3rd gear.
I'm doing everything a gear lower.
Yeah, because you are used to brake at the, yep, for the left-hander you brake at the end of the curbing on the right, here you brake at the end of the curbing on the left, here you brake a bit after the board, 2nd gear, keep it in, 2nd gear for the right-hander, 2nd gear for this right-hander, a lot of patience, it's very understeering, brake at the markings on the like right side, flat out, brake a tiny bit at before the jump, bit more after the jump, 3rd gear, flat out, still flat out, all the way to the right-hander where you brake like a bit before the right curbing, you brake at the right grey curbing, 2nd gear to get the rotation, 2nd gear for the carousel. There's a green patch of grass on the right if you don't have ready grass, that's what I use. I just tiny bit brake here and try to concentrate exit, like try to start the turn in on the
There's a tent on the left.
tent of the
somewhere
left,
around there.
yeah, that's what I use, like turn in and be on the power as much as I can. David survived and did not, like, not that far behind.
Yep. I almost died like 2 times.
Yeah, it's hard to follow.
Let it off a wall pretty hard.
It's pretty hard to follow. Here I brake after the right curbing, cut the left, second gear. Lot of dead cones everywhere. And I brake here at the beginning of the left rope. Cut it short. Concentrate on the left exit.
That was death.
Are you 120 fuel earners or still 50?
Say again?
Are you on 120 fuel now or still 50?
120.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely more heavy.
Yeah.
I do one more lap, David, with Ernest, then I do it with you and I will wait for you.
Might be a lost cause at the moment. I think I just gotta focus on getting around it and not dying.
Yeah, but like, it's worth a try. Maybe following someone would help. Like, I'm one push.
Keep it cool. Oh yeah.
Rifto?
Losing the car. Fuck.
That?
Yeah, I lost the car. Damage at the front. You can watch David now.
Okay. Let's restart. Where are you, David? Oh. 159, okay. Perfect.
I have to brake a little bit earlier than that.
The beginning of the entry road on left, but don't forget on the Joker lap you have less speed. I will wait for you if you fall back, so you don't have to push, okay? Safety first and not like on the picture. The upside down fender picture. I think that pic is great. I brake at the end of the entry on the right. Second gear, like trail brake for a late apex here. Here I brake between 150, so like 75. Don't clip the left, clip a lot on the right. For the left hander, like you have to feel it. Downshift to first. I go wide, brake to first, like almost right after you go right. This is flat out, the right hander is fourth gear lift. Here I brake a bit before the left curbing. You can cut second gear. cut some of the curbing. Second gear
Someone
for...
died?
Yeah, a little bit of depth.
Oh,
Because my tires touched the grass and the entire car just told me to go fuck myself.
alright. Again,
that's how.
coming?
Oh, you want me to restart?
Yeah, like, there's no need to drive with damage.
I don't have any damage. I just spun.
Oh,
I did a little pirouette.
okay. And then, well, I restarted already.
That's okay. I'm here.
Yeah, on those right, left corners, I sometimes cut the first right, but otherwise I keep away from all the curbs. And my braking point is there. Actually, it's not a bit before the left curbing, but it is, but I use a more precise braking point, which is there's a slight bend on the right line, right white line. I brake somewhere there. When you see it once, you will get it.
This thing's a pig.
That's fine.
No, you drive the BMW, which is also a bigger pig.
Yes. A
It's
big
fine.
smart W. Actually, the Aston is one of the like more nimble front engine cars. So flat out lift on the second right hander in fourth gear. Brake at the bend on the right, like it's like an elevation bend. Don't know how visible that is in flat screen. Second gear for every corner, upshift to third between if you need. Second this one. Blind at the exit, but you have to learn
What
it.
happened?
Wall.
Oh.
How do you coast through second through that? That's ridiculous.
Do you want me to show you a lap? Would that help?
I just need to do it.
Okay.
Like, you can follow me if you want and tell me everything I'm doing wrong.
Okay.
But, like, yeah, second gear coasting through that was crazy.
Okay, show us, master.
I'm not a master.
Better than me.
Yeah, but you don't have enough practice on this track.
Oh, incident results are coming in. Oh no.
I hope Fox gets a lifetime ban.
For the first day?
Yeah.
For Thursday. Well, even, I mean, he wasn't that bad on Sunday, but he was still weaving all over
Slow car ahead.
the Mistral Straits.
Cold tires.
There's a slow car up ahead.
There's a slow car up ahead.
Waiting for you.
Oh,
Trying to
okay.
keep some of the tires.
Hello, someone.
Oh my god. Haven't even done anything yet. Got dirty tires.
You're a bit quiet.
Peter, you say that head fucking down. Oh,
No, no, I don't.
you do. This is 3
Hi,
times
Chris.
in a row now that I've joined in the call and you said it. But
It wasn't me now. It was Ernest
Oh.
now. Ernest said it.
I thought that was Peter. I was like, this
Nope.
is like the fucking 3rd time.
Nope, it was Ernest this time. I did not say the word.
You
By the
beat me
way,
to it.
you are on stream, just telling. Keep it more to the right there.
That just means that you really were quiet this time.
I mean, I guess, dude.
I think like when you join, it needs some time to pick up your volume.
My mic needs to warm up. It's a little cold.
yeah. The electrons are not flowing.
Zach,
The membrane is thick.
you doing coaching on Suzuka or what's going on?
Nah. We are driving north. Brake at the end of the left curving there. And like super hard braking from there.
If I press my brake any harder, I'll break it. I guess.
Don't cut the left curving. Brake at the board. Yep. A bit too much. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay. 3rd gear here. Brake at the there's a zebra.
Oh.
I thought you were supposed to go over the curbing and turning in.
Nah.
Curbing in Nordschleife is a no-no because of the raised curbs, which is sends
Yeah.
you wide.
Yeah,
Well, but
it's
Not one
better.
specific.
And the foxhole, some cars can do it. I usually not. It is doable, but it's unpredictable a bit.
Oh, because that curb is like lower than most, and when you fly over it, it
Yeah, but
seems to glide over. It doesn't
but
really
you
happen.
really have to on the brakes super early after it, and sometimes it doesn't stabilize enough.
I think Mr. Fangler needs to adjust the track temperature on Suzuka because it is 10 Celsius right now.
Is it not cold, like in the description?
Yeah, it's supposed to be cold.
Is it supposed to be 10 fucking Celsius?
Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
What?
It- it's cold.
This thing does not want to fucking stop.
Skill issue.
Oh, 100%.
Why would he want it so cold?
Because it's fun.
They did not want. Whoa, whoa,
Oh,
you don't break that. That's flat out. I was completely not expecting that.
I wonder why you're following me so closely. I don't know this track.
Yeah, but okay. Now you learn that corner is flat out.
I can't remember what corner that is yet.
The one where I hit your arse. With the
Funny part
V8.
is I know exactly where he hit you at without even seeing it.
Lift 5th gear. Don't hit the wall. Yep. Lift on the right hander if there's a lot of fuel. And stick on the left for entry. Brake at the
Pretty
beginning.
sure you can do it flat. You can do it flat.
Yeah, but not with 150 liters.
Yeah.
120, I mean.
Well, you're not gonna have 120 by the time you get there.
Oh yeah, okay, sure, but still, you get the point.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to focus on getting myself around the course, and
Yep.
then try to build speed like that.
Yeah.
100% would be a liability.
Yeah, what you can do, David, is drive in hot lap mode, so you don't have damage. and you don't have to care about that,
Just keep driving.
and just keep driving if you crash. Yep.
You can drive with AI if you get bored by hot lapping.
I think Nord's AI is pretty weird. When I tried it for making pictures, they were a bit weird. This part though, after the jump. And flat out. This left-hander is like, oh my god. The lift off at the front, I love it.
You guys just practicing for the
And-
event or what?
Yeah, like overall Norse practice, and
You know it's gonna be canceled, right?
don't say that.
No, it is. Like it's 100% gonna be canceled.
Okay, then we will join another.
Fangler already said that he's expecting 40 drivers minimum. 40
Okay.
40 teams.
That's 120 drivers or 160.
No way he will get that many
No
people.
way. No
No.
way. It's not gonna happen. So it's gonna be canceled.
Then
was
we
just
will
having a
look.
debate
Then we
trying-
will look up another race and do that.
Yeah, I was trying to convince him otherwise to, do like 20 teams, 25 or something. But he's pretty set in stone on 40. So it is what it is. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't waste your time practicing for the event because it's just not. It's not. gonna
Well,
happen.
it's
I mean, it's
not.
just fun to just drive the car.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah,
point too.
yeah.
Like,
I mean, you paid for the DLC. You might as well fucking use it, right?
Wait, I'm also not going to be here for Thursday or Sunday Suzuka, so there's no point in
Really?
me practicing that either.
You're not gonna be before
Aw.
Thursday, so
That's
Probably not,
sad.
no.
Dang.
lame.
oh,
Sorry, I have actual friends.
Dude, when you have a
Wow.
life, you have a fucking life, dude. What the
Wow.
Oh my
fuck?
god.
What a loser. Hanging out
You
with
don't
people
consider
and
me a friend?
You touch grass.
Wow.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
let's repair my front. Then do some proper laps.
Oh, you beat your time.
Yeah. Oh no. What a...
And I won't change tires because I want to test the tire life. Oh my god, I can see where I have to stop. There.
Where's the pit entry on this? It's on the backside, isn't it? Just like it is.
No,
on
no.
the-
Yeah, so it's on the right. It's just a bit covered, but you don't have to.
It's not
So-
covered during the race, right?
Yes. That's what I wanted to say. Like during the race, it's not like that covered. You can still go here. Like I don't know. You checked me. Like I reversed back to it because I overshot it like 10 meters. Gesundheit. Good evening, Opa. How are you today? Or tonight?
So 120 liters are gonna last us the full hour, right?
I think even more. I don't know.
So we pretty much drive until our fuel tank is empty.
I did not even calculate it. Like, I just slapped the max fuel and set up the car for that. So far, I was dead before I went out of fuel, so. Are you watching me now or driving? Okay, you are driving, great. That was on quali.
Still. Jesus. You need some Jesus.
Jesus. In the Porky League, VMR, I think. That's the guy called Jesus. It's so hilarious. Like, I met Jesus. I've got hit by Jesus. the memes.
It's gonna take 3 days to respawn.
Ooh, ooh. Rest is fine, just flat out. I love this right-hander before the foxhole. Like trail break way after the apex. Super satisfying. I think that's my favorite corner on the track.
For me, it's the really fast section
Oh yeah,
after
yeah.
carousel.
Yep, that's super fun too. But for one single corner, that one, because it's like 3 seconds of trail braking. Yeah, okay, not 3 seconds, but a lot.
Of course, you like trail braking
Yes.
corners.
I am trail braking into my bed. I love trail braking that much. At the end of the day, boink.
Am I reaching 100% braking power? What the fuck is happening? Or is this just a pig that doesn't want to stop?
120 liters.
You use an input graph, you can always see what braking percentage you're at.
Yeah, no, I'm hitting 100%.
I use argumental tools myself.
God damn it.
It's 120 liters of fuel, David. And
That is true.
don't forget, many braking in this track is like downhill, like you are almost free falling. Like that right left-hander super sharp, where I crashed the car to hell. That's like super early braking because it's so downhill.
Oh shit. That happened.
No one see that.
I hate how different this fucking feels compared to iRacing.
I have a solution for you, Chris.
Don't play iRacing?
Go into control panel, programs and settings, search for iRacing and press the uninstall button.
Fuck no. I spend too much time in iRacing. I hate to say it, but I prefer iRacing 10 times over ACC. So much better.
Looks like a
Eh.
ACC is a fucking understeer simulator, I swear to God.
At least you can catch slips.
My iRacing is 60 Hz force feedback,
I don't ever have
Pre-
issues with
prehistoric.
being on iRacing. And the difference is iRacing actually gives you real-time feedback, the force feedback, unlike ACC. So 60
I
hertz is worth it. But
I
you can
think-
also get an app, an external app, and get up to 400 hertz.
No, that's just interpolation.
Yeah, but regardless, it works. I still prefer the feedback in iRacing over ACC all day, any day. It's fucking
I don't
not even a comparison.
because
I mean,
it's
I played-
baked.
I don't know,
Played
I
a
feel
decent
much
amount
more
of iRacing,
intense.
but I don't own
Like,
the game, and I think it looks
just
like
the-
shit.
The understeering, the oversteering, like I can feel everything much more than I can in ACC. I
Because
can
it's
easily
canned.
far more.
It's fake.
You can say what you want, but regardless, it helps me drive better. compared
Oh
to
yeah,
ACC.
like Need for Speed is easier
gotta-
to drive than the ACC, definitely.
I mean, iRacing is more of a
Shots
simulator than
fired.
ACC. All day. It's not even a comparison.
I don't necessarily.
Why do you
agree
think the
with
esport pros do iRacing?
that. Because
Money?
the
Why do you
guy
think Max
who
Verstappen
created
plays
iRacing
iRacing?
has a shit ton of money and bought it?
Yeah, but there's a reason that that Max Verstappen does GT3 on iRacing and not ACC. It's
Money.
because iRacing is a simulator. ACC is.
I'm
they have
pretty sure
multi-class
Verstappen don't even know ACC is a thing.
Because they can do
I
multi-class
doubt it.
racing on iRacing.
ACC is pretty fucking big. I would be pretty surprised that he's never even played it. He's
The
had
player
to have
base
at least
of
touched it
ACC
once.
is like a fourth, if that.
Yeah, but there's no way he doesn't try it, right? Like, that motherfucker's played Forza. There's no way he hasn't played it.
Did he?
One of the reasons that he picks iRacing is because you can do multi-class racing with LMP cars as well.
True.
Also, like
Um,
iRacing has much more racing. Like in ACC, you have to search for it, and like if you
that as
want
well.
proper racing, you race 1 or 2 times a week. But in ACC, you can in iRacing you can hop into a lot of races. So the system itself is like miles better. I admit that. I just don't like the simulation part of it.
And the price.
Oh yeah.
No, the price, I won't argue that. The price is fucking bullshit. I think if I'm paying monthly for a game, I should have access to the DLC.
Yep.
Not pay
Yep.
monthly for the game and then pay for the car and then pay for the track. It's fucking stupid. But
Yep.
it feels so goddamn good that I do it anyways.
I
I
don't.
can't get over it.
I don't.
I'm in a few
yeah,
different
just-
leagues for iRacing, and it's not even a comparison to ACC. It's been taking me away from this game for sure, but it
I
is
just
what
don't
it is.
agree. Like I did the GT86 cup
You got
cars.
86?
Yeah, whatever they're called now. I don't fucking know. But I did those cup cars around Sebring when I went to Sebring, and I've driven GR86s like on a track at the
Yeah.
firm. And obviously it's not a cup car, but like the steering feel in the iRacing just felt like shit. It's just like I was moving this wheel through a puddle of mud.
That's weird. I don't feel
And
that
it
at
could have
all.
been the equipment, you know, but it was all Fanatec gear.
Yeah, I don't feel that at all. Feels
Yeah,
like-
but
just
your
getting-
ACC force feedback was so screwed. You had oscillation and things like that. So,
Yeah, I mean, it
I'm
doesn't
sorry,
feel
but
like that now.
you are not the most relevant.
I mean, it feels great now. I can feel every little detail and the curves and everything, but I still think that iRacing is 10 times better. It's not even a comparison. The
Yeah,
amount
because
that I
you
can feel
want
through
you
the
want the
wheel is-
canned effects,
What?
the
I don't
canned
use this
effects.
recipe.
No. ACC
There's no canned effects.
iRacing itself has canned effects.
I mean, I disagree.
Well, you can.
You get real feedback from it.
No,
I just
like
leave it to find out what people
like that
agree.
extricated understeer feeling is canned, because you don't get that much lightening on the wheel when you get understeer.
David, what times are you doing so I know if I need to go and practice or not?
Oh, I can't even get around the course.
Thank fuck. Limburgs, what times are you doing?
Sub 20s.
Sub 20s?
You mean on Nordschleife or?
We are on North.
Suzu. On Suzu.
Oh, I
on
haven't even
Suzu?
done. Oh, I haven't even done Suzuka yet. so I
On
don't know.
Suzuka we
Yeah,
do
I'm not gonna be
infinite
here, so.
infinite time. We have 0 laps.
I need to know if I need to start pushing to put practice in or not.
Well,
You
I'm not
never
gonna be
stop
here, and if I
pushing.
was here, I would ruin my own race. So don't worry about it.
Can't believe you're not going to be here.
I have a bachelor party to go to.
Oh, okay. No, understandable. I had to last year. I had I missed a race because I was in Prague for the weekend. Getting absolutely fucking well, watching my friends get absolutely fucked on alcohol.
Hell yeah.
And you?
Well,
Yeah, we rented like this
don't
giant
Nice.
house on a big plot of land with like ATVs and 4-wheelers and stuff. And,
Oh hell yeah!
yeah.
Yeah, we just went to Prague for my mates, like stag do type thing. And
By the way, you are on
That's my-
stream before you say anything super personal. Just to tell you.
I don't know, just
Okay,
absolutely
just
got absolutely
just
drunk.
warning you.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with getting drunk in most states and countries.
Well, Prague is the capital of beer, so
Oh yeah, definitely.
if you're going, like what we actually found out is that Prague is it's actually cheaper to buy alcohol in Prague than it is to buy water.
Yes, I heard that too. Like, you should like only drink beer then.
I might also be a real bloody child about things right now, but apparently the Ford RS 200 is being remade for its 40th anniversary, and I'm down for it. I cannot
Hell
wait
yeah.
to see what it looks like. And apparently a continuation spec of the Mark 1 Escort is coming out. So a new Mark 1 Ford Escort might be being released this year, or next year.
What?
Yeah! Ford are re-releasing the Mark 1 Escort.
But how that won't go through the crash tests or anything?
Because you just re-release it, you update it with everything that's new, and you make it look exactly the same. It's just a modernized, it'll be a continuation, a modernized version of the original Escort Mark 1.
Yeah, but
it'll be
how they legalize it? That's my question.
Well, they just put, you just remake the, like, you just give it modern features.
But can they just like, as far as I know, every modern car have to pass like crash tests, and not the crashing part, but the not killing pedestrian parts. And
Well, yeah, but what they'll do is they'll just make a modern day. It'll look exactly the same as the old Escort,
oh, okay.
but it'll look exactly the same as the old one did. It'll just be like all new safety features. It's like the like the GR8, like the A86 got evolved. We have the new A86, and it just has all the modern day stuff on it.
But
Yeah.
to be
Ford,
honest,
it'll just be-
the 240Z is more like that. Like that
Oh, yeah.
looks more like the old one. The A86 continuement doesn't look anything like the old one. But yeah, that does.
991 Suzuki.
Okay, that gives me some thought process.
Baguette race.
Why
Yeah,
do you
but
drive the 991?
No, that was that lap was sometime before.
Yeah, but
Not right
we
now.
have a completely different temperature now. Don't forget. Like,
I mean, I'm just checking.
It is 10-10 on track, 10 track, 10 air.
Yes.
It's absolutely freezing.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
we need the winter tires for the track.
Well, I think on the Nissan I'm running brake ducts 1 or brake ducts 2.
How?
I tried using brake ducts. Why am I using them so closed?
No, I mean,
Nissan.
how can you drive brake ducts 1 without overheating your front brakes?
10 Celsius.
Depends on how much I'm using them. I'm a Nissan. I'm using the engine a lot more than the brakes.
Okay.
Damn, how many license points did Jim Fox get?
In total,
A lot.
All of them.
I think it was 12.
Holy
Jeez.
shit.
And great.
Hello, Naruto. How are you?
It's still
he
not
was-
the most license points that we've ever given out.
He was really bad on Sunday too.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him. He's usually fast. And, like, he's aggressive, but he's not dirty. I don't know what would happen. Maybe he let his little brother play?
He was fucking dirty, that's for damn sure.
Yeah, his
Well,
Sunday
on-
things was the.
Poor retard, I was an idiot too. Probably it was the same for him.
Chris, you nearly caught me over the line. Did you see why you nearly got me over the line?
Nearly you over the line? What do you mean?
Yeah, at the end of Paul Ricard, you nearly beat me. like literally nearly got me over the line.
Really?
Yeah, the BMW that was on the last corner.
yeah.
I drove into the back of it because it ran out of fuel.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, I hit that BMW. Do you know what's really funny?
What?
If I didn't hit the BMW, it wouldn't have finished the race. I gave it momentum and it
Oh
finished.
no!
I hit him
You
over
were
the line.
saving grace.
I hit that BMW over the line. Like, I gave him enough momentum with the front of the
What a
Nissan
legend.
to push him to the end of the race.
It's
He
so
was
nice
a
of
fucking
you.
beard for that one.
To be honest, I very nearly finished P3. I came in, I actually caused my own spin with, at turn 10 with Jack Bedell, the Bentley driver, not
Yeah.
long before I had a collision with him. Nothing on him, it was entirely on me, so, you know, kinda just gotta sit there and be like, yep, I cocked up, I fucked around, I found out. Nissan versus Bentley, the Nissan's a lot, the Bentley's a lot heavier, apparently. The Bentley can win a duel between the
Who would
Nissan and
have guessed that? Like a boat is heavy.
I've never found a car that outweighs my Datsun, and I have now when I hit it the Bentley inside.
The GTR
Just
is a
look
fat
at
boy.
it. Just
It
look
is a
at the
very
boat.
fat car. It's such a good car though. So many people slander it.
What the fuck?
My issue with the Nissan is it cannot run lower than 25 rear bump stops without eating into the suspension, bottoming out, and I cannot basically like use the bump stops for rotating the car in the mid-high speed corners on the exit.
I just run min max on the bump. Oh, that's the dampers. I think I'm running 30 on the rear.
We all know,
Like-
Luis, how good you are on the setups.
Yeah.
You are the opposite of me regarding our setups.
Yes, I run very weird setup. I put a lot into my cars, and they don't work, but they work for me.
you just slide
that
slide the sliders all around until it drives like you want to.
Oh no, I literally I know what some of the things do. Like
Do
I know
you?
what some of the things do. Yeah, I know
You
that like if my car rear is moving
constantly
around
mix
too
up
much, I
them
just up the
person
preload
bump
difference.
stops.
Oh, that's normal. But like I've got to the point with the Nissan where it's just like, okay, the rear's stepping out on me more than it should do with max wing, and I can't really pull the rear rake down no more because if I do that, I'm gonna lose everything on the car. We'll just mess around with the bump stop rate on the rear, and we'll up the preload difference a bit, and car's fixed. Car now work.
Car drive, no spin, car work.
I mean, I'll put it this way, I've got the Nissan into a good enough place that for 130R I only have to damp the brakes and she'll make the corner flat. I don't have to change the gears anymore. I can just tap the brake and just rotate, and she'll rotate for me.
I
Let's
don't
struggle
even
on 130R
remember
right
how
now.
how I do that corner.
I haven't been able to do it. Like even with lifting, I go wide. I have to tap the brakes myself.
That's the thing. I'm looking at this, and I know like the times I've been doing in practice, so I know like what I've been doing. I'm worried that if anyone in gold sees it, they'll be like, he should be plat, and it's like, the thing is it's one of two tracks that I can actually drive at. That
What
being
times are you doing?
Bathurst and Suzuka. What time am I doing? Quali pace is 2 minutes 2 minute flat.
Okay, let me try that Suzuka.
Quali pace is a 2 minute flat, between 5 and 6 tenths. Race pace is a 2:01.2 currently at best.
I got a 201, but that's my PB. I was on race fuel.
I can do 2:01s consistently in the Nissan now. That's Suzuka.
I've
I
also
guess
done
that's
like 3 fucking laps on this track, and that's it. So
Yeah,
Not my best friend either.
It's
God damn it.
I would like to say that Suzuka is my second best track after Bathurst. Bathurst is my track where I know and can teach. Suzuka is a track I can just drive very well.
I really start to think, Luis, you are the complete opposite of me in everything. Suzuka is my second worst track.
Yeah, if you put me on any other track, you put me on like Brands Hatch or any kind of small track, I'm terrible. Put me on the big open wide tracks where you actually have to I have to think about what I'm doing. I'll normally do quite well.
I'm the complete
must be a
opposite.
fucking killer at
I
Nordschleife.
love small tracks.
My PB at Nordschleife is an 827 right now, and that's in the Lexus.
Okay, well,
Yeah, me and the Nordschleife don't mix because there's too much.
yeah.
Like
That's
it's too big a track. So after like 2 minutes on the track, my brain just turns off and just goes, well, maybe this is where you need to be.
Poor tires. Poor tires. I have zero grip.
There's just nothing I can do to get 130R fucking... Like, I'm fully lifting and it just doesn't. Like, I'm lifting like a fucking 2 seconds before the corner and it still doesn't work. I have to brake for it.
That's weird because the
understand.
M4 has great high speed aero.
I don't fucking understand. I literally cannot do it for the life of me. I could easily get a 2-minute flat if I could just do that fucking corner.
Sixth gear, slight lift.
This is
With
the other
cold
thing that I
tires.
think about. ACC is a fucking setup game. What can you do to the setup to make your car work?
Well,
Just like real life.
that's like real life, yes.
No.
Yes.
What do you mean no? They pay engineers hundreds of thousands of dollars to make these cars work on race day.
But it's not
Yes.
like fucking changing one thing is going to affect you this drastically. Like, look at how unrealistic the dampeners is. Yeah, let me put my bump at 0 and the rebound max and see that's going to
No.
It is not going to work.
That's a loophole, but you can make better setups with proper dampers.
I mean, why is every single esport set up with the dampers like that then and not a single
Because it's
esport setup?
easier to make them.
Hey,
And how do you know what the esports setups are really? They don't share them.
people like Yardir does. Share the exact setups.
He's not at the top of esports.
No, he's not, but he's won multiple championships.
Yeah, but he makes his own setups, and it's much easier to make like the screwed up damper setups than properly adjust dampers and everything else.
Fair, but you can watch his live streams and watch him make the setups and see him put down times. Like, it's not.
Yeah,
slow.
but because he's very skilled, of course. But I'm pretty sure with
But
a
again-
proper setup, he will be even faster.
To my point, it's not as realistic. In iRacing, you can just use the base.
iRacing has their
drive.
shits too. Like they have other shits like grass driving.
Grass tipping has been fixed fucking forever. That was like 2 years ago.
There are other shit. Every sim has their own shit. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
iRacing
there-
has the popularity that it has because the person who created it has a fuck ton of money to literally buy placement in every esports league.
ABS simulation is crap.
How?
It doesn't work.
Yeah, it
Like
slows you down 100%. But in real life, it slows you down as well. It helps you save tires and manages it, but it's going to slow you down in real life as well.
Lost connection. What happened?
I'm still in here.
That's weird. I lost connection from
I
the
mean, honestly,
server.
I would play more iRacing if it didn't sound and look like trash.
I
But it doesn't-
disagree. I think it looks fucking fantastic on my end, but
It
I also
looks
know how to adjust the
super
graphical
flat.
settings. And
Like in
most people
VR,
like you are
it looks
gonna-
like plastic.
But you do the same thing that everyone else does. You hop in the game, you say it looks like trash, and you don't touch the graphical settings. If you actually go in there and adjust the settings, you can make the game look good.
No, the thing is,
you didn't touch
the
that?
materials are so flat, it looks like plastic.
You can turn anti-alias on, you can turn SMA on.
No,
Like, there's
not
a bunch of things that you
aliasing.
can do.
I said materials. Do you know materials like second, third, fourth textures? Trust me, in VR, it just looks flat.
Well, see, I can't compare it to fucking VR. I just know for flat screen. But for me, it looks fantastic. I'll still say ACC looks better, 100%, but iRacing
sounds
does
better.
not look like shit.
My issue is, as I said, it looks like plastic in VR, and it's like off-putting. Are the ACC servers dead?
No.
I'm still in it.
That's weird.
Yeah, I'm on Suzuki
There's
right
5
now.
or 6 people. There's 6 people in the server right now.
No, I mean the searching servers.
They might be down because if the servers are down, you could still stay in a server. So
Yeah, that was weird because I was kicked down from the server.
I have not driven a track this slippery.
See, Bence, you
I feel
can
like I'm on
use
ice
you can use the setups on Xbox if it's the same version as the PC ACC. So like old Xbox is still on 1.8, while Xbox One X and the other new stuff is on 1.10. Then you can use it, but on old Xbox you cannot, sadly.
And yet
Well,
people
'cause you're
drive
driving
the
the BMW.
296.
The Porsche sounds amazing. I don't know what you're talking about.
I drive a Nissan. I couldn't care less. I drive a car that screams at me the moment I touch the fucking throttle.
For that
Yeah,
you
all I
have to
can hear
drive
is
the Lexus.
Gearbox.
No. The Nissan screaming is worse than the Lexus is better sounding because the Lexus has this thing called a V8.
Yes.
The Nissan, unfortunately, was never equipped with that and is only running a V6.
Oh, okay.
Tire dropping so much PSI. It's ridiculous.
Because the track temp is 10 degrees and the air temp is 10 degrees. It is freezing
Well,
cold.
I started it with like 26.2, and
Yeah.
it's down to 25.7. That's wild.
I think one of my tires is actually starting at like 26.9.
Crazy.
And my
Sounds
brake
fun.
ducts my brake ducts are 1 and 2. They are very closed.
I am trying brake ducts 1 and 1 now. Like, what can possibly go wrong?
think-
By the way,
I think
restarting
I've
the sim helped. Like, I don't know why I was kicked out. Like,
I think I'm
skill issue.
two on the
yeah,
rear.
I was too slow on Suzuka and it was punishing me.
Yeah,
Wouldn't happen in
exactly.
iRacing.
I'm glad you understand.
But I am slow on Suzuka.
I would be down
It's a
to
fact.
try iRacing. My one problem is the fact that it costs money and I can't be fucked.
No, I agree. I don't like
Like-
having to pay for it, but
Like, I already play a subscription-based game that I much prefer in Final Fantasy XIV. I'm not spending more money
you
to
have to
play
pay a
iRacing.
subscription for Final fucking Fantasy?
Final Fantasy XIV is the MMO.
Just
Just like Elder
fuck?
Scrolls Online or WoW.
It's such
or-
a-
Yeah,
bullshit.
it's like WoW. It basically
That's
is like
crazy.
it was made as the competitor to WoW. And the
That's
funny thing
crazy.
is when WoW went to shit because of WoW Classic and all the bugs that it came with, it's 60% of the player base that played WoW moved over to Final Fantasy XIV, and they never fucking left.
Well, they had 13 previous games to... Oh, what the hell? To find out how to make a good one. I'm joking,
Well, no,
I'm joking. I know the 7 was awesome, they say.
We had 7 was good, 10 was good, 9 was good. But the thing is 14 is the only MMO. Well, technically, no, it's also Final Fantasy 11, I think, was also an MMO. But it was terrible, and they built 14 off the basis of what was
Yes, I am.
What was 14? Was 11 became 14. So, yeah, it's if you're willing to time put into it like I am, because I have nothing else to do with my life right now, because in between jobs. 14, very good game, very good time waster. I chill into a lot of people.
The only thing I don't have really right now. Time. But I have time, I just use a lot of things.
I'm about to give Ronald McDonald a fucking heart.
So, but yes, I'm from Hungary, and I did say see ya. I'm glad you catched it. Usually I keep English as the language, so it won't get like distracting to others. Also, I'm going to mute the chat a bit because it's getting a bit too spicy. Come on, fucking track. I cannot drive this track. At least my tires are properly pressurized now, sort of. Oh my god, this track. Never really got it. Like, I know the track, I know how it works, but I just cannot drive it properly. So those poor brakes. Holy shit, my tires. Have to adjust them. 3735, okay. Just let me put down one proper lap. Okay. At last, recent exit. 7765. Eight, 6. Oh my god. Poor tires. 11. Oh my god. Horrible left-hander in the chicane. Nice.
It's like your best lap times that you can do, and anything under that will start to drop off.
I mean,
but I can't remember who said that.
Whoever said that, probably wrong, because all of the 10-10 temperature is the exact same temperature that the guys who make Ghost setups use when they're making setups.
What? It says on their site that they use 21 Celsius.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
How?
Look at the
When
look at the.
you load this setup, the temperatures are designed for 21 Celsius.
They're not. They're never designed for 21
So
Celsius.
why is it that I can load into a 21 Celsius track and the tire pressures are at 27 then?
No idea. Because I use their Go setup.
Okay, it's 11.11.9.9 according to Motec. So 5.2, 5.3, 5.3, and 5.2. Okay. Welcome to the channel, but also make sure to join Discord if you have one. It really starts to get traction, and I just bought a hosting server today, so I will probably start to make like community stuff, racing together, things like that. Also, I made channels for hot lapping, like everyone posts their best time, etc., etc. So luckily Discord starts to get more crowded and more alive, which I'm really glad. It's in the description. Okay, let's see what time I can do with well, not hot balance as tires. I can do meaningful times. I will maybe race at Thursday. Initially I thought I won't, but it could be happen. Like last Thursday I decided I only race when I have the mood. So at least I should practice for this Suzuka race at Thursday. So if I have the mood, at least I have a chance to do it. Okay, I need to put my brake balance a bit to the front. Oops. Are still under pressure, but they're not horrible. Way too wide. I need more pressure to have proper sidewall support from the tires, as they are squirming a lot in low speed now, high speed now. Okay, tires are much better now. Let's see what they can do. I will read your comments soon. Just a bit busy now. Poor brakes. They are suffering super hard. Yeah, feel free to ask questions if you some. Also, make sure to read my tire management guide on Steam, because tire temps and pressures in ACC is super important. Okay. Sub 1. Still a crap time, but at least less crap than previously. Have to brake a bit earlier for the hairpin. The front brakes are suffering, so I don't have maximum braking force there. Now I broke too early. You too, have a good night. Oops. That's not the line. Did I use less curve on the right-hander there? Yeah, the hell knows. Yeah, less curve is faster. Lower tire temps pressures. Now, looks like.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
Okay. Lower tire pressures also will help with the temps. So yeah, that's decent. Also, I increased the request and the ABS too. And it's pretty late already. I am going to finish today's stream. Oh my god, that's a lot of rake. Try protecting the diving with some front bump stuff. So yeah, I have to finish today's stream. Thank you very much for joining in, and also don't forget to join Discord too if you have one. It's in the description, and see you tomorrow. I will probably practice Spa Porsche 992 Cup and maybe do a setup or something. I will see how much time and like mental force I will have tomorrow. So have a good night and see you later. Goodbye.